Hey water signs, it's me, Brandy from Taurean.com. This is your general for the rest of September, rolling into October for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, it is a vast amount of people out there. Okay, I'm a shadow worker, I also channel, so I do the channeling first, then we see what Spirit says through weeks. Okay, and that being said, I picked up a deep self-analysis type of energy. All right. I think it mainly rolls more over into Scorpio season, even though this is for, the timelines I'm trying to do. But it's like you have to put your ear down and listen to your soul real hard and acknowledging the desire, right? And what's serving you best, like desire versus reality. It's the only way to get through like the Pluto gutters of extremes. Money, passion, very powerful right now, right? So you can't have ruthless behavior that's not, deserved, of pushing, or not be sympathetic. You know what I mean? You take energy, I feel, from what I gathered, and you transmute it into something almost like paranoia, right? And it's a loss of control, and I just keep getting I'm cornered type of feeling. You've got to make sure you don't do that, right? You'll make your mark. You will. I want to say that. But it's very being tested. You have to work on your own. Not going to get help from other people. Definitely no sympathy is what I'm getting. A lot of forces against you to make you come out stronger and happier. So it's a very intense time. So I said, like, put your ear close to your soul and listen. Like, listen. If you actually want to get past the restrictions that you feel you've been in. Right? The deep self-analysis. I'm going to pull one of these. And then we can start on that part. For Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I don't know, that hand keeps standing out to me. And it's right there, so I'm going to take that. So, palmistry. You see all that red? That could be aggression or wanting to, like, have magic powers. Yeah. Interpretation is at the bottom of that. Is what it says. Okay, palmistry. I want it. Alright. Too often you draw conclusions that leave you feeling upset or frustrated. But your reactions are due entirely to your own interpretation of what others say and the situations you find yourself in. Damn. Adopt a new way of thinking that will help you embrace life and live it to the full. That's why you're here, after all. Spruce yourself up in appearance, if you will, but definitely in mind. Embark on a task or a journey with a new and positive attitude. Grabbing opportunities with gusto and purpose will turn your life around. You will find you achieve more than you ever have. Soon you'll notice that others' attitudes toward you will become more affirming as yours will to them. And to anything else that comes your way. Right? You resented what you've seen. Your life's dull. You wanted more. Read the wrong way into things. Now you got to read them right. Now you got to listen to your heart, right? Thank you, Spirit. That's what we will say. All right, Phoenix, I'm going to let you out. Phoenix. Sorry, I had to let the white thunder out. So, again, it's all about a deep self-analysis where you have to, like, work on things alone with reflection, which is why I probably got the mirror. That was at the bottom. Finances, property, like success or loss. It's like you have to stick with your decision and not do what, read wrong because of the emotions. too much desire and it's sexual and it puts you in the gutter, right? A lot of dark energy around this just because of this and what I feel, but it's like magic spells and aggression and secret enemies, psychic energy, you know, stalkers. But it's more like sexual attraction, wins and losses is what I'd like to gather. To put it in the simplest form. Alright. Queen of Swords. That's a cutthroat. That's a stalker to me. That's cutting someone off. No real thought behind it. A mom, an ex, death. Wins and losses, gutters, sex. I'll be old. Deep, deep self-reflection, folks. The World, so that's good. Coming out renewed, right? That could be a major loss, taxes, money. Dude, okay. The Hierophant, the Six of Pentacles, the High Priestess. I'm taking all that because I've seen it. So the Hierophant and the High Priestess are very much related. Both in tune, more traditional. One is just led by emotions, one is led by logic and emotions, with the Five of Cups. This is even depicting, like, this could go either way, but there will be releasing of a traditional outlook, how things have always done. This is head versus heart. This is aggression versus being open-minded. This is manipulation, marriage. I mean, I could dive into the pot. So it is a general, but since the main theme was the deep self-analysis, this is switching view sets into another, whatever you've been doing hasn't been working out for you spiritually, traditionally, or how you thought it would work out for you, like on a traditional sense, and they're asking you to be a little more open. It's not about giving to get. It's about giving to give, to feel good, not to get back in return from universe, from people. That is a manipulation thing. Like, you're trying to do something because that's how you were taught in order to get somewhere else. And this is saying you will be very disappointed if that keeps going, of the interpretation of how life works. Okay? If you're dealing with a person, we definitely have Scorpio on the table. We have Pisces on the table. We have Taurus, Sag. I would like to say Gemini or Aquarius. Not so much a Libra. The Devil. Too fixated on your view, which is where the deep self-analysis comes in, or the sexual innuendos, the you know, your inheritances, drinking, paranoia, aggression. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. This is sending bad to yourself with the mirror, interpreting things wrong, doing things for the wrong reason. There's like light and dark, and it's like what I feel just from looking at this spread of how I've done it in like a circle of protection without realizing. You're supposed to blend these energies instead of being one or the other. It's acknowledging the bad and the good in order to come out on the other side of this, water signs. Justice, exactly. There's too many major arcanas here talking about karma of wins and losses, right? Grow or die. Pluto, different viewpoints, you know. Temperance. You know, that's November. That is patience. That's again a very spiritual card. It's like timing. You need to really evaluate how you see things. Right, 9 of Wands, instead of being defensive. You know what I mean? Again, with that card, I give to you, now you give to me type of attitude. Whether that's your boss, your lover, you. Okay, the Empress, Taurus and Libra. Okay, this. Okay, alright. If you are dealing with a person, someone very much wanted to marry this person or wants to marry this person but cannot get over what they've interpreted things that happened, which has now become obsession, sadness, and loss. Right, and it was supposed to be a blending of energies, very spiritual energies. Maybe you were even supposed to learn palmistry or scrying, you know, together, work together, 2 different sets, but definitely get in your own way. So it's a lack of money, it is a lack of understanding of your own darkness, separation. There's so much here. I'm gonna pull. It's like it was supposed to be simple, and whatever happened with this is no longer simple. It's very complicated. Okay, this is if you're dealing with someone, even though it looks like it. If you're focused on building a business or getting money, it's for the wrong reasons, which is why I think it'll be a loss. It has to be for good reasons, not for manipulation, not, you know, check your heart. Check your heart. Vanity and pride. Y'all seen that? Vanity and pride is what caused this. This is pretty much Pluto transformation. Like I've been talking about, you know, grow or die. Big loss. You have a decision to make. Which way do you go? I keep wanting to say you want to go to the left. You want to go to the left. You're going to make a turn left. You want to go to the left. Reflection and projecting. Boy, I tell you what, Spirit, you're funny. Yeah, that's true. That was the whole, you know, deep self-analysis and seeing what you wanted. One more, please. Yep. All by the belief systems we talked about earlier that you grew up with or you thought how things would go, and avoiding your higher self, making things more complicated than what they are needing to be. Alright, let's get one of these. Remember to comment. Subscribe is the biggest one. Visit TaureanEye.com. We got aura readers. We got recorded links where you hear me channel non-stop about your question. Phone readings. You can catch me anywhere, really. Radical honesty. Radical honesty is I'm not listening. I know it is this way. I'm just going to suffocate and alienate myself from people, from the truth. I don't know who you are, nor do I care at this moment. And it's like, you need to consider your reality as a mirror that's reflecting all of yourself back to you, so you can see through the eyes of like compassion, through love, making an experience priority, an authentic connection. So you can see your world transform for everything you have been fighting for, but you've been fighting for that in the wrong reasons, right? Simple, my friends, simple. Literally, that's what I want to say. This needs to be simple, not complicated. What we got here? If you allow your awareness to settle in, you'll hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You'll know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. Spirit, every time. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but the primary navigational system of your soul. You're entering the age of consciousness. It's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory, multidimensional, and spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths, that's the second time here, on Earth, where you agreed to play. Today, trust your spidey sense, read between the lines, tune into the stories behind the story, and your world will show you miracles. You're right here to do not fear. Do not fear. Alright, I'm going to leave it with that, love. I'll catch you guys later.